Hey guys, and welcome to WoolawayWx's local news episode number 2. So, if you didn't catch the first episode, this is a local news that's going to be for the Newton, McDonald, Berry County area, mainly covering local news, not necessarily news that's going to be, say, in other states, etc. A lot of it's going to pertain to the area where it will influence people more here than it would elsewhere. That's really the point here, as there's not a whole lot of news coverage, quote unquote. So just be known that I'm a hobbyist whenever it comes to all this, not really professional. I just have software to be able to do it, so trying to give it a shot. So if you guys like this, let me know. Whether you see it on Facebook Live or Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, give a like or follow, as that kind of helps me be able to generalize how good the content was and what else I can do to help make it better for you guys. Also, if you have any news suggestions, let me know by messaging me on Facebook, Instagram, or emailing me at WoolawayWx@gmail.com. So, without further ado, we are going to starting with the breaking news here. Russ Moreland, Monette superintendent, passed away on November 3rd, 2020. According to the Monette Schools Facebook page, they will have extra counselors for students and staff. I send my prayers from WoolawayWx, prayers and condolences to the Moreland family and to the entire Monette School District. Tuesday was also another interesting day, as here in Butterfield, Missouri, a 2-year-old boy fell onto the railroad tracks. The accident occurred near Route U in Butterfield, Missouri. I have not received any other words other than he has been life flight out. I do believe that was more of a precautionary measure, but it was a good and safe measure to take. That's probably going to be, there has not been an official report on it yet. I got most of the information that I just gave you from the Cassville Democrat and the Monette Times. Moving on to the last and third bullet point of the breaking news, it's going to be Berry County Health Department reported 2 more deaths due to COVID-19 today. This brings Berry County's total up to 15 deaths from COVID-19. Moving on to sports. McDonald County Mustangs are making history. The high school football team moves on to Week 11 for the first time in a while, and even some people suggest this might be the first time they have ever. I was not able to go in and clarify any of that, so that's how come I said a while, as I am unsure at this point. The Mustangs are playing in the Class 4 District 5 champion in the district for trying to move on to the state championship. The teams that are in the Class 4 District 5 is as follows: Carl Junction, Hillcrest, Logan Rogersville, Marshfield, Monette, and West Plains. On October 30th, number ranked 4 McDonald County High School beat ranked number 5 Marshfield 37-14. The Mustangs will move on to play number 1 ranked West Plains on November 6th at 7 p.m. in the semifinals to try to make a run for the district championship against the winner of number 2 Carl Junction and number 6 Hillcrest. Neosho's men's soccer with Neosho Christian, with a record of 18-1, won on November 3rd to win the district and move on to the state sectionals, where they will play on November 7th. Although the opponent has not been announced yet, Neosho won the Class 3 District 12 tournament with an overtime win over Webb City 3-2. Cassville High School was supposed to be playing Reed Springs this Friday night. The Wildcats football team 7-2 was moving on to play Reed Springs after Hollister forfeited to Reed Springs later on last week. Reed Springs informed Cassville that they are forfeiting the game this Friday due to COVID-19 concerns. The Wildcats will move on and they will play in the district championship against the winner of Mount Vernon or Seneca. Looking on to the weather for Thursday, we're going to have a high of 75, a low near 49. Moving on to Friday, we're going to be sunny with a high of 74 and a low around 47. Moving on to Saturday, sunny as well, high near 73, low around 53. Moving on to Sunday, mostly sunny with a high of 75 and overnight low near 58. There is currently right now no rain chances as far as the outlook goes. I did notice there might have been some on Tuesday. I have not yet dug in depth for that yet, but that will be coming in the next update after this here. The 5-day outlook does show Wednesday on it, as the episode was going to try to be finished on Wednesday, although it was unable to get finished due to me getting swamped with a bunch of things constantly. Other than that, that is going to be your weather for the end of this week and the early start of next week. Now moving on to election results of November 3rd, 2020. Mike Parsons, the incumbent, beats Nicole Galloway to win the governor's race for the state of Missouri. Amendment 1 fails, while Amendment 3 passes. Trump wins the state of Missouri, although the race to 270 has not yet been called. Gary Swerkton beats Rusty Dilbeck and Skip White for the coroner position of Berry County. Swerkton was appointed by Governor Mike Parsons after the former coroner passed away. Gene Robbins beats incumbent Wayne Hendricks for the position of Berry County Southern Commissioner. That's going to be all that I have right now. Probably once the presidential race becomes locked in, you'll have a post about that, but currently that's all I'm going to be. That's actually going to wrap up this episode, so I'm going to move on to the end here, and we'll let you guys be on your merry way. Thank you guys for watching local news presented by WoolawayWx, your local Southwest Missouri weather source. If you guys have any news or breaking events or sport reports, make sure to send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, or send me a email at WoolawayWx@gmail.com. Other than that, that's going to be a wrap up for today. Make sure to stay tuned. Either like or subscribe or follow WoolawayWx to get the updates for the local news for the Southwest Missouri regional area. Other than that, that's going to be all. Y'all have a safe and fantastic day.